Hi guys, Deacon Tim here. Yes, it is 2 weeks in a row that you have to put up with me. I'm taking Father Olvera's place as he continues to recover from his bout with COVID. And just so you know, he is getting better, and we're hopeful that maybe this weekend we'll see him at Mass. I thought I would continue with some Lenten videos, Lenten information that you can use as we go through this 40 days, and it's now 2 weeks away, so we're getting closer and closer. So again, we have some things up on the screen here that we can refer to, and some different sites that you might be interested in using, and also things attending, because the first thing we have is the Catholic Men's Conference. It is going to be held, and it will be at the end of February. It is going to be it's not going to be in person. It is going to be online, but we are going to have an event. We are going to do this at the Men's Conference at St. Luke's in the Community Center. And so you are all invited. It's Saturday, January 27th, 9 a.m. to noon. We will have a light breakfast for everyone that comes. And then I think we're having pizza for lunch at the end. Father Olvera will be there as of right now to do confessions during the day, just like the conference is. And as you can see, there's some great speakers up there, including Father Calloway, Chris Stefanik, and I believe the other one is Devin Schmidt, I believe, and they are really good. And so it'd be a great way to kick off the day, and with a bunch of other guys that are thinking the same thing. So you can register. It's only $10. You can register online, and we will get the information. And Devin Schott's book, by the way, is going to be given to everybody who does register. So go ahead and get registered for that. The next thing that we were talking about, and there is a link on that will be sent out to you to get into it to register. Dr. Brant Petrie, I talked a little bit about him last week, I believe, and he just has some tremendous things that he puts out. There's a few of them on the screen here, but he has, whether it's daily reflections, whether it's things that you can get into all the way to different comments on the Sunday readings and all kinds of things. Does a great job, as you can see, one on the screen here. A shoot from the stump of Jesse. He makes great connections between the Old Testament and the New Testament and the current church, and how these things all came about. So really very worthwhile, and so I can't recommend that enough. And then, going back to someone who, gosh, all of us have probably read, many of us have read books and done things from Scott Hahn, and his things are always great. Whether he's talking about the Eucharist, whether he's talking about different history of the church and things like that, Bible reflections from our Sunday readings, all those kind of things, and just going through Scripture, and again, the connections and the things that you can find. And so it's just another way of presenting it, and maybe that's one that you click with and your family can click with, so you can use some of his things, and they are really great. One of the final things, and thank Mike Houghton for this, that he gave this to me, is we have a link up here. It's called The Virgin Mary Appears. It looks like part 1. And this is from a guy named Roy Schoeman. And Roy was a Harvard professor. He grew up in the Jewish faith. And this particular video is just his witness story of how he ended up becoming Catholic, that he converted from Judaism to Catholicism, and the appearance of the Blessed Virgin to him, and the conversations they had, and just all the things, and shows just once again our faith. Even though we talk about it starting with Jesus Christ and his appearance and the birth, it began in the Old Testament. We can see all these connections to the Old Testament and to Judaism, and how close we really are. And so hopefully you will take a look at that. And then finally, one final thing is those that have been able to make it to Mass, you may have seen at the entrances that we got our Magnificat Lenten companions in. This is a great tool for each day, where there is a reading for each day of Lent, and then some thought-provoking comments and things to get us thinking a little bit. So a great thing to wake up in the morning to and start off your day with the Lenten, with the Magnificat Lenten companion. We do have some other things that are going to go on during Lent. You'll be receiving some information about those in the upcoming weeks. So if you have any questions, please feel free to call us or to contact any of us at the rectory, and we'll keep you updated. But also, again, if you have friends that are saying, we don't know any of these things that are going on, send us your email, and they're all going to be in Flock Notes. Have a great day, and God bless.